This is a tutorial on how to make a vacuum cleaning robot. These are the materials required. First, start by cutting the wooden sheet into a suitable size. Then use a marker to draw the outline of the fan. Cut out a piece suitable to the fan's inlet. Glue the fan in place with the open side downwards. Then start by gluing the motors at the back corners, one on the right side and the other one on the left. Make sure the motor contacts are facing outwards. Glue the relay, then the infrared sensors, one on the right and one on the left. The charging module is next. The boost converter needs to be glued close to the fan. Take a piece of wire and strip it and twist it. Then use a soldering iron to tint the wire. Add some solder to the pad as well. Heat the two together to fuse them into a single piece. Attach another wire to the other side of the charging module. Attach wires to the in minus and in plus sides of the boost converter. Solder wire on each end of the battery. This is the negative end and this is the positive end. Glue the battery in place. Unscrew the terminals to make it easier to insert wires. Take two small pieces of wire and attach them as shown. One wire jumps both of the middle terminals while one wire is loose on the other end. Prepare two more pieces of wire. Plug one side into one of the far right terminals and the other side to one of the far left terminals. Attach two pieces of wire to the motor terminals as well. These wires will plug into the terminal, the second one from the right and the second one from the left. Attach wires to the other motor. Take the positive end of the battery and the bad positive of the charging circuit and twist them together. Twist these to one of the far right or far left ends of the toggle switch. Attach another wire to the middle terminal of the toggle switch. Solder these wires in place. Move the nut and washers from the toggle switch and glue it to the board. Cut off the male headers from the jumper wires. Plug the female side into the IR receivers and the relay. Take the out of one of the receivers and twist it with the out of the another receiver. Next, take the IN1 and IN2 of the relay module and twist them together. Twist these with the out pins. Now take the VN plus, one of the loose wires from the relay board and twist them together. Take the wire from the toggle switch and twist it into the pair as well. Take a wire from the left motor and twist it into the pair as well. Next, take the VCC of both the receivers and the VCC of the relay module. Twist all of these together and twist it with the wires that we just twisted independently. These are all the positive VCC 5V wires. and this is the common main junction. Add some solder so that they don't untwist. Take the VIN minus, the negative side of the battery, the negative side of the battery charging circuit, and twist them together. Take the other last loose end of the relay module and twist it in with the pair. Take the ground of both the receivers and the Bluetooth module and twist all of them together. Twist it with the loose wires that we just twisted. Add some solder just so that they don't untwist on their own. Solder in the last remaining wire of the left motor in with these wires as well. Next, probe the output of the voltage converter and turn the toggle switch to the on position. Adjust this screw accordingly until you get around 12 volts on the voltmeter. Next, solder the positive red wire of the fan to the out plus and the negative black wire of the fan to the out minus of the voltage converter. Attach the wheels to the motors. Glue the caster ball. Turn the toggle switch on and check if both the motors are running forwards. In my case, one of the motors was running in the opposite direction, so I am desoldering the wires and switching them. Twist them clockwise until the light turns on and then back off a little bit so that it just barely turns off. Do it on both the modules. Place your robot on the ground and see if it turns when it faces a wall. Cut a piece of wire mesh in this configuration and fix it onto the fan outlet. Cut a few pieces of heat shrink tubing and cover the main junctions. Use a soldering iron to shrink this tubing so that it doesn't come off. Your robot is now complete.